So you know that one video I made and it got really popular? Yeah, well now I'm gonna milk it because I'm a YouTuber and that's what we do. So here's that video, but the other way around. It's me! I know you thought the video just ended, but it didn't! And we're gonna talk about something kinda serious real quick. So, I'm not an artist, I can draw really simple shit, and that's about it, and I don't have desire to, improve my art or make my art the best ever. However, I hold massive respect for the people that do make amazing art and, work on their skill for years, whether it's digital or otherwise, and I just have a lot of respect for those people. Which brings me to talk about AI. It has occurred to me that I could easily just make these videos by just asking an AI to do it for me, rather than spending an hour swapping the cover, just for it to look like total shit in the end anyway. However, if you look at my channel, I've never done this. All these videos were made by me using either IBIS Paint or Flip-A-Clip, a Dollar Tree stylus that I've had to re-glue together several times, and my 9-year-old iPad that is probably gonna die, randomly, any day now. So why am I even bringing up AI? Well, I've noticed an increase of AI usage in the Wings of Fire community, especially on YouTube Shorts, to do things like animate covers, generate characters, etc. And while most of this seems harmless, you have to keep in mind there are a lot of cons to AI, especially for those in creative fields, like artists. One of the biggest complaints about AI right now is how many AIs out there take art from artists without their permission in order to generate their own images. There's also the possibility that AI takes away jobs from those in certain fields, like writers. there have been, and still are, a bunch of strikes going on to ensure that actors, writers, artists, etc. in Hollywood don't get replaced by AI. Point is, AI, especially for creatives, has a lot of cons, and it makes me upset to see it being used in our community when we have a million amazing artists. Not to mention, a lot of the things that we're using the AI for are things that artists could do pretty damn easily. For example, the biggest thing with the AI usage that I see when I look it up on YouTube is bringing the covers to life so like they're moving around and stuff. Why don't we just have artists doing that? That'd be so cool! I'd love to see a trend in the community where artists create like a short animation using the covers of the books, whether it's a short loop of the dragons just flapping their wings, or a full-out action in the book cover, and that would be so cool to see. I'd love to see artists doing something like that in their own styles. AI doesn't have to do that, and it really shouldn't be, considering the fact that it might be taking art from other artists in order to do that when you generate these prompts. I understand that the AI looks funny, it looks silly, I get that appeal. I know that that gets views. Look at my channel. Of course I know that's what gets views. You don't have to use AI to make something that looks silly and dumb. Take me, for example. Like I said, I am using like the most cheap and easy to get resources possible, and I make total shit that gets a lot of views for absolutely no good reason. I don't know why you guys watch these things, but the point is you do, so other people can easily do that too. You don't have to use AI. You can use whatever you need to use besides AI to make these silly fun little things, if that's what you're going for. Now, with all of that being said, do not go and attack the people that are using AI. There is a high chance, given the target audience for the books, that the people using these AIs are youngins, and we really don't need to be taking an angry mob to attack a youngin. That will not help anything. I think it's better if we just get more awareness in the community about AI and its harms towards creatives. That way then, more people can hopefully understand why AI can be negative to some. So if you're gonna say something to someone who's using AI, just approach them calmly, nicely, educate them, that sort of thing. You'll have a way better chance of changing their mind. I know this is all a little odd coming from me, the weirdo who makes all this random shit by mauling covers and such, but I figured I'd use my small platform to say something and hopefully get some more people aware of what's happening in the community. So thank you for watching this. I hope you have a lovely day or night, and I'll see you eventually. Peace out.